Cup number 2, this time presenting an all-Hungarian derby with Immortalis against the defending champions of abearth. My name is X-Rated. I will be your co-caster of today's game, and today being flanked by not only one, but 2 legends. One of them is a player known for his everlasting work ethic, and he is also the man controlling the cam. The other one is the Swede with the sweetest tactical analysis skills. So welcome, dietchi and Snug. What is up, my boys?
Good evening, everyone.
Thank you very much. So honored to get to join in on your amazing streams this cup.
Well, we are just glad to have you. Today's matchup, as I said, an all-Hungarian derby between abearth and Immortalis. Both of the teams got to this round 3 of the losers bracket after a hard fight yesterday against their respective enemies, and Immortalis won their game against Lowe's 21-17, while abearth bested the team of Frag by 21-16. And just to throw you under the bus straight away, Snug, what do you expect from this matchup?
It's 2 teams that probably know each other pretty well. The Hungarian scene is a pretty tight community, I would say. These guys mix a lot together, and a guy like Steve now has played with the Birth around 2010, 2011, so he knows those guys and probably a bit of what they like to do in game. So not going to see so many surprises, I think, but I'm yet to see like the true potential of both these teams this cup. Birth, as you said, the reigning champions, and had a bit of a tougher time this cup. Had some tight games and was pressured by Frag by last night. And the Immortalis with guys like Steve now and Limewax, on any day they can beat any team. So still feel like we got a little more potential from them that we can get to see today, maybe.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well, as I think abearth won the pistol rounds. And we are on the first map, which is the pick of Immortalis, which will be Euro Harbor.
Yes, and I know for a fact that you have quite the experience, Dieter, with one certain player of the Immortalis squad, a servant position on this map.
Yes, I do, in fact. Which is actually interesting to see is that abearth played this map yesterday, so Immortalis will actually have learned quite a lot from abearth, seeing them play this. But talking a little bit about the teams here, Immortalis quite a heavy garage team. Limewax, one of the better players of control in this garage area. As you might remember yesterday, one of the most interesting spots and the best spots in the map, as you have a lot of map control when holding the garage area. Whereas abearth seems to like it more passive, holding the German side. So we'll see how it turns out this time.
Yeah, that was quite an interesting match yesterday. Not a lot of garage control and fighting over that spot. So I bet with Limewax in the lineup that will change today on both sides of the matchup.
Yeah, definitely. The way Frag by play was not very meta, if we call it that. Pretty much going all the way back to B and back of police. So this time Birth is gonna get tested for real.
Yeah,
will be interesting to see.
We're just waiting for Limewax and Cobraska. Cobraska readied up now, so just waiting for Limey Boy, and we're off.
I think it's also worth mentioning that you said this was Immortalis map pick, and I would suggest this is their map as well, so that they're not saving any maps for a potential winner brackets final. They're giving loser brackets final, so they're putting everything on this one.
Yeah, exactly. I think this, along with Peaks, one of their strongest maps.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we didn't see abearth map choice, did we? They didn't write it down.
I think this is a German town. Could it have been?
That would suit abearth, actually. They seem like quite a Germantown team to me.
Yeah, they have some good nades. That is for sure. But yeah, again, it will be interesting to shoutcast this game because it will probably be a whole lot of different from what we saw yesterday. But we have already mentioned Limewax on a number of occasions as one of the standout players for the Immortalis squad. Snurg, what about abearth squad? Who do you see pulling their team into that losers bracket final today?
Normally it would be Marcello being the leading star player of the team, previously known as Prophet, if the older guys remember that name. Very good with like all this spray guns. But I also think when I watched a bit of the screenshots from their group games that Norberto has been fragging really well. And to me, he's a new guy. I haven't really heard or played against him before this cup, and yeah, it's just nice to see those new players coming in and performing.
And now we're talking individual skills. Like as a team, who do you say would be the better team with team synergy, teamwork?
It should be abearth, seeing as they have 3 players, the core still left from the 2010 team that played us in FRS in a lot of finals. Immortalis is a bit of a mix, you could say. Limewax and Steve now has played together, and I think Bavari and Sly has also played a bit together, but not all 5 together. So definitely abearth on the teamwork side.
As we are still waiting for Limewax to ready up.
Knowing him, he is probably having a smoke.
Yep.
And he's ready up now.
Here we go. Flying into Euro Harbor. Immortalis starting the Russian side, abearth on the German side. Good luck, have fun. Let's get some games going.
Let's get it. And will be interesting to see as well if abearth is gonna play the more like laid back role onto A as the German side, if they're going to play for retakes as they did yesterday.
Yeah.
Versus Fragby. Let's see what happens. Immediately one guy onto Elben, one back B, Stefan opening up against Riverside. The other end of the map around Ramp Room.
Matthew holding the police area with a P44, which is an interesting choice. As it seems like this first round, Immortalis have just run over a little bit over the Germans.
Yeah, a very quick round. You could see them going with 3 guys to garage at once, and it just seems like every duel was won.
You can't ask for much more than the first round on that as the Russians.
Exactly. That's what I was highlighting. Immortalis really like that heavy garage presence on both the German side as well as the Russian side. Limewax, one of the better players on the garage area, I would say. Really difficult to play against him. But we'll see how abearth deals with it.
And one other difference from yesterday is a lot of starting nades from Fragby yesterday, none today from Immortalis. And it is a 3-3 round right now. Elben getting pressured by Sly. Limewax with the backstab onto Norberto.
Yeah, and this is like how we're used to see Limewax had a perfect timing in garage, could be able to trade her 2 for 2 and then just pushes all he can to the police boxes and just stabs them in the back from Elben.
Now we see one start nade getting thrown from the Russian side. Still only 2 people around A. Normally I would say you play 3 people around there, but they are opting to play only with 2. Then one gets taken down. And it's pretty open now. Get reinforced in L-bend by Noberto.
Immortalis once again already lower police. They have big troubles on this side of the map. Birth.
It's a little bit like yesterday where abearth took a lot of map control over Fragby. We see a little bit of the same happening, but Immortals win it to them this time.
Yeah. And Matteo is keeping the A side clear for now with backup of Noberto. Stefano with 2 quick kills. Well done by him. They are pushing that B side now. 4 versus 2 in the favor of Immortalis.
Explosives planted.
Limewax on the roll right now with a motion kill and another motion kill. Very nice. 6 kills onto Limewax as a start.
So it's already 3-0 on the hard side right now. abearth gotta take a stand. Either we win garage fight or we back off, far back off the B, because right now they're getting slaughtered in garage.
Some Knights coming in from Immortalis. Unfortunately, not doing a lot of damage. Not to say none. As Cobraska
Yeah, now Cobraska is opening up around garage. Riverside gets a nice kill but gets traded from Limewax. But the trades are coming in as well from Matteo and Marcello.
abearth really on point with their trading game yesterday against Fragbite. Let's see if they can keep it up here as well. As Bavari is left in a 1-on-2.
Definitely possible. Taking the first fight against Noberto. They are staying close together, Matteo and Noberto, ready for that trade. Bavari, the first one.
Alberto opting to go all the way around on the ledge area. Not sure
Yeah.
if Bavari expecting this.
No, he is aiming for that German ramp. He's going L-bend route now. I think they heard each other. They're turning around. And they know both of them, where the other one is. Noberto is going to watch out now. He is behind him. Turn around. Oh, not like this.
I think he was thinking about the bash there for a second.
Yeah.
As Bavari wins the 1-on-3, puts a 4th round on the board for his team.
Yeah, that was a nice clutch from Bavari.
And heartbreaking for abearth. Once they get around, they got a 3-on-1 situation and they still lose it.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Again,
Stefano already pushing into police.
just get taken down by Mathieu though.
Fall on 5 situation for abearth. Limewax is playing that ramp room backed up by Cobraska. But they won't really find anything yet. Meteor is pushing that top police now and he peeks at the right time, gets Limewax.
That's a good opening for them. They should be able to convert this.
Yep.
Traded by Immortalis. Marcello trading it again. Leaving it all in the hands of Cobraska in the garage area.
And he already shot, so they know where he is.
Axis win.
As he gets taken down by Matteo with a wonderful headshot. Putting abearth finally on the scoreboard, on the easier side of the two, we should say.
Yeah.
Not a lot of start nades compared to what we saw yesterday from Fragby. Shallow tries to get some kills into Ellie.
Yeah.
As he gets naded down by Bavaria.
Yeah, and that is kind of a risky position to play, but it pays off a lot of times pushing those outside duo boxes. work out now. Matteo with 2 nice frags, holding his own on A.
Oh, a nice headshot coming in onto Steve now.
Very well defended by Matteo.
Absolutely.
He just pulled that round back in the hands of abearth. It looked pretty bleak, but now there's a chance.
Max smoking off that garage area, so they have some back cover from that smoke.
First kill goes in the favor of Immortalis Kopreska onto Matteo.
As the plant will come in. Matteo taking down line max, as it's all onto Kopreska.
Oh, a lot of confusion here. They're standing on top of each other, but they don't notice. Let's see if they can do this cleanly. They can.
Just get taken down as Matteo gets the defuse in for his team.
And now with that in-depth analysis, abearth getting a bit back in the game here, Snow. What are they doing right? Can you see what's happening?
Yeah, it's all about the garage side. Still, they put themselves in much better position. They don't get fragged out in the first 20 seconds of the game. They play low police. They play pretty tight angles on the German ramp. Like at this point, this round, after the first round was Immortalis opted to go much slower on garage side, and I think abearth is like when they don't get pressured too much there, they're feeling much better in the round.
Yeah, and right now they're feeling very good. 3-on-1 situation for them. They had a really nice A hold that round.
Yep, exactly. 2 nice kills coming in from Marcello, shutting down the main reinforcements of the A push.
Yeah, and Norberto with kills as well, and Michio and Matteo. A nice team effort from the abearth squad.
And now we're back on free garage now. Yeah, Linewax is going there as well, so it might be a bit more pressure from Immortalis there again.
Let's see.
Riverside tries to defend on his own. He's aware that Steven is in the lower garage position. Nice taken out. Bit of a break. Brave rather push out of the as he will lose his life for that.
Michio quite defensive on that lower police position.
Yeah, some good rotations coming in. The question is, can Immortalis read this and maybe switch to A?
Yeah, it seems the abearth is quite focused on the police boxes / front police right now, as Marcello does get back to A side.
And maybe they should be focused because you still have 2 of the 3 alive from Immortalis, Kopreska, and Linewax there. Devno gets taken down.
Oh, a nice shot coming in from Matthew there.
Yeah.
As it's Linewax, 20 seconds on the clock.
Looks rather difficult, this one. Oh, gets the first one.
Nice shot, in fact. Has to stick the plant here.
Well done.
Yeah, Matthew has had some crucial frags the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, I was just about to blame him if they lost that round because he was using like 5 seconds, 6 seconds to switch weapons. I saw, and that's not really what you want to do in a 2v1 situation against Linewax. You want your full concentration on getting there and supporting your mate, but it works out. Now 4-4. abearth is pulling this one back. They would need the 2 last rounds to make this a decent German half.
Some nice
And this starts out good. Yeah.
As Matteo takes down his teammate.
Steven is making so much work, like just pushing out of garage with the PPSH every round, and like they know his low police almost every round, and that makes the rotations coming in.
Yeah, indeed. It is not always the top fragger of the team that is carrying the workload, because having someone who can push those angles and create openings is really, really valuable.
And I mean, as a police player, dietchi, like if you know you have a PPSH guy below you and you have two Mosins aiming at you from garage, like what do you do?
That is a very tough play, in fact. I guess the only play you have is try and get down the ladder and hope your teammate can help you out from L-turn and docks. Or yeah, try to kill the guy that is potentially flanking you from the stairs, but as a police player you are quite often trapped, especially against these Immortalis players, really well at holding you in that police area.
It started out by looking good for abearth, but now they find themselves in a 2v2 and now 2v1 situation. Marcello gets it back to 1v1 against Nebraska, who is faking that A plant. He's stinging it now. Yeah.
Explosives planted.
And it just comes out.
Really nice. I think Kobraska is one of these not so spoken about players in Immortalis that has played really well this cup as well. We saw yesterday on Casino his rifle doing work on the Axis side, and right now doing well as well.
Yeah, definitely. That's also one of the more experienced players.
Yeah, absolutely. He was, I would say, just like outside the top teams in Hungary back in the days, and a bit more of an explosive player back then. Maybe a bit more inconsistent as well, and now he opts for a rifle a lot more, and I think he like plays more consistently.
Yeah. He is dead this round though, and it is a 3v3, 3v2 situation now. The top dogs of Sly and Limewax left on the Russian side. Sly gets taken down, and it's all up to Limewax in that ramp room now.
Well, if there is one man you want to be left alive on this Immortal side, it is Limewax.
Axis win.
As Riverside will take him down. As
Yeah.
that will conclude the first half, 5-5, which would favor the Russian side, Immortalis in this case, quite heavily, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, abearth needs to look at least getting 8 on this, and I think they could be like decently happy, but it could run away as well here. Immortalis on the Axis side is strong.
Yeah, let's see what abearth learned yesterday from playing against Fragby. They had the map in their fingers still, I hope. And maybe that can favor them.
Immortals.
3-man strong defense right now from Immortals.
Yeah. Control 3 knights outside of UO. As well as a smoke. Expecting a rush there from abearth.
Three v4 for abearth right now. Limewax is down. He pushed into the ramp room as foreseen in the pre-game talk. Michio is working that angle right now.
Misses the shot. Really wants that MP44, it seems.
Now he's in duel with Kobraska on the other side.
Takes down the PO. And another fight outside as well. Oh, an unlucky headshot on his teammate there. And he goes down. That is huge for abearth.
It's crumbling.
That is
Crumbling for Immortalis right now.
wow.
That's like one unlucky play, and the whole round goes to waste.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That is super unlucky from Steven O.
And also he had been sitting that angle for so long, so patiently, just perfectly sitting there, and then the headshot on his own teammate. Very unlucky.
Yeah, I know that feeling though. Sitting at a certain point for a long time, and you're just ready to click that that left mouse button, and you just spot something, and you press, and it's your teammate. It's unfortunate. As in this round, it's 3 versus 4 in the favor of Immortalis.
It does seem like once abearth lose a little bit of their the first or 2 men, that they are quite stagnant, a little bit hesitant on what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
Limewax got full control of Garage now, so there's pretty much only one way they can go.
yeah. Limewax in the garage position again, one of the strongest players holding this.
And that's not what you want right now. They're just pinned down. They need to push something. And do it rather quick, because the clock is ticking. 45 seconds now.
So Limewax takes down the first. Oh, a nice headshot coming from Marcello.
And another one.
Up. Beautiful.
And it's a 2v2. And they have the control of A right now. It is Matteo and Marcello against Limewax and Bavari.
Explosives planted.
Let's see how this plays out.
Some nice movement coming in here from Limewax, jumping onto the box really smoothly. As Limewax take down the first. As he takes the second down as well.
Yeah.
Good
Typical
retail.
Limewax spray.
Yeah.
But that's also like you mentioned his good movements that separates like good from average players, just how smooth his movements were, and the mechanical skill of the player.
Indeed. And when you find yourself in that situation that Marcello was in, like when you miss the first 5 bullets onto the first guy, and you don't kill him, you know it's pretty much over, because you know that other guy is gonna pop out and help his teammate, and that's exactly what happened. Limewax with the quick fingers and a nice 2 quick kills.
abearth making a fast play on Spear, rushing through police. Shut down by Bavari, gets traded by Riverside.
And Limewax pulling it back. 4v3. Immortalis favored. And then the round goes quiet again.
When you do those B pushes, I mean, you still had one guy you, one guy Ali, and one guy outside you, so you gotta have the whole team with you.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been perfect if the other 3 guys would have pushed into A side.
Axis
But
win.
unfortunately not happening.
It feels like there's actually that's a bit of a weird call, because either you push with your team on B and take advantage of that distraction, or you rush with them, right? Instead of sitting back and then relying on picks after the mission fails, so to speak.
Yeah.
Leaving the initiative in Immortalis' hands.
Bavari tries to get aggressive into Ali, pays for it with his life. As Limewax is feeling cheeky to push into garage. Will pay for it for his life.
And it's 3v3 now. One player onto ledge, one under him. There's one guy, Elben, sitting in that left corner. How will that turn out? Sly with the kill.
Axis win.
And Stevno with the back A play, really smart. He
Yep.
gets 2 kills.
Well played from Stevno there. Getting 2 frags there.
And abearth was in the driver's seat. 6-5, but now it's 3 rounds in a row for Immortalis, and it is 8-6.
Some
Pretty
good,
fast A pusher.
Yeah.
some good openings coming in from abearth, opening up the entire A side.
Explosives planted.
As we completely missed that on stream. As it
We're
is up,
still learning.
yes, up to Avari and Kobraska to retake a 2-on-4.
In your defense, it has been like the first A push we see.
Yeah, what a nice guy, this Snurk. Avari taken down by Mateo as he keeps on left mousing down Kobraska as well. 7-8 in the favor of Immortalis. abearth are looking to tie things up again.
Yeah, they're definitely doing more than enough to on this allies side to make this a super interesting game going into the second map.
Yep.
We saw last round some aggression coming in from Limewax onto that garage area. That was the first round, and he did get punished for it instantly. Seems like he's opting. He's actually opting to go now. Oh, that is really well played from Matteo.
That is clever. Hiding in that corner. Some would call it a camber, but it's just smart, to be honest.
That is indeed a super smart play.
You know that Limewax is playing with that aggression. And now it's all opening up for abearth. It's a 4 versus 1. Stefano, the only one alive from Immortalis.
Quite low on health as well. We'll be
Yeah.
trying to look for some health packs
Explosives planted.
as he will pursue this 1-on-4 situation.
He is not getting anything from abearth.
I guess he's looking for a rifle or something to just save. Not
Yeah.
many deaths on the Russian side though.
No, indeed.
And there is one guy creeping up behind him. It is Meteo. He knows where he is.
Will he go for
Gonna-
flash?
Eyes
That's not too.
Should have gotten him back from that pistol kill on the other half.
Yeah, exactly. And that is abearth tying it up again, 8-8.
Yeah, it's been kind of like a weird game in the sense that like one team pulls a lot of rounds, the other team gets back up, the other team pulls ahead, and the other team gets up again. So let's see if one of the team can get more consistent than that.
But like generally speaking, is this map starting to become more and more allies than it was before? Because I mean, I saw in your game versus Poker Faces, you also managed to get a few rounds there.
I don't know actually. It's been way too long ago for me to be able to compare.
But this was like 8-2 at least you were hoping for.
I guess it's more even than that now,
win.
at least.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it does feel like you Harbor and Carrington are the most default maps, let's say, whereas if you're a team, those are the two maps that you're expected to be able to play well, I would say, or like just know how to play them.
I see our viewers on Twitch here is asking how to say the guy's names, and it's Riverside on the abearth guy. And then they're asking Steveno. I would say Steveno, since yeah, that's how I always said it, but I'm not 100% sure on that one.
If anyone should know it, it was used.
No.
Since his name has been Steven before it was Steveno.
No. Steve no.
As
I
we're
don't know.
trying to figure out player names, this round has been a complete German overtake, leaving Norberto in a 1-on-4.
That's gonna be a toughie. He's going for a picnic around Russian spawn, it seems. Limewax is holding it.
Tags him up.
A bit of a BM
Axis win.
voice command, and Nebraska takes him down.
You like that coming in?
I
Voice
like
commands. I do miss
Yes.
it in the newer games.
I do miss being able to say enemy heavy tank spotted in Warzone.
As this is a best of 2, teams are looking for as much round as possible on each map. 21 rounds in total is what they're looking for to win this game.
Yeah, this is the last game of that kind of format, because the format will change in the loser bracket.
Oh, is it as well? Best of 2?
Yep.
Again, we see the Germans taking over Garage entirely, and there's not a lot that abearth can do besides going straight to A, and
Wow, what a shot by Steven.
yeah, seems like Steven says no to that.
Axis win.
That's a little confused.
This last round can make a really big difference in the second map here. Super important
Yes,
one.
I totally agree. 12-8 is acceptable by all means by abearth, but 11-9 is more than you would expect, I guess, when Immortalis has picked this map, and they are really good at it.
Oh, Limax. Bit of confusion there.
Oh, and Sly getting naded.
All on speed now yet again. Not able to pick up frag this time, as it looks like abearth will actually take this 9th round.
Yeah,
Explosive.
the defending champions showing up on the enemy's map pick, making by all likelihood this an 11-9 map.
Do you believe Snark 1v4 Bari?
I mean, he did clutch a 1v3 versus us where I failed on the last man.
He did,
Allies win.
but unfortunately not.
Not today.
As 12-8, no, 11-9 rather, Jesus, is the end score of our first map here. Good frags coming in from Maggio. Roberto a little bit on the quiet side. Not quite expected, seen as yesterday was pulling off quite some doubles and triples.
Yeah, heading on to Germantown.
Exactly.
I think this will be a fun one.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's abearth's map pick, but if I would pick like a second map for Immortalis to play, it would definitely be this one. So it's 2 strong teams on this map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember playing Immortalis on this map though. The only thing I remember from playing abearth though is their insanely well placed nades in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Hungarian teams have often been very good on this map, and they know their nades. And I think a guy like Limewax with like bar and MP44 can do so much on this one.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't seen new Limax yet, where he tries to play the sniper. It's not really been the map for it either. What do you think of that, Snurk? Limewax trying out the sniper?
Oh, are we gonna go that road? I mean, he's like one of the most impactful players in the scene with the bar MP44 and Mosin Nagant. So, I mean, I never seen him as the sniper kind of guy, and I guess in this team he could still be the top sniper, but he could be the top player in duo with the other guns. So it's like, I don't know, it feels a bit wasted.
I can totally agree with you there.
And yeah, so far, I mean, he tried to play the sniper on Dawnwood versus us, and was not his best game this cup. We can say that. So yeah, I like to see him on the bar. I also think yesterday on Casino, if he had played with the bar instead of the sniper on the allies, they would have certainly gotten more than 2 rounds versus Lowe's, I think. So is too good to drop the bar, I think.
As a sniper aficionado, Snark, do you see any other players out there being able to pull off a good sniper for the team?
Well, definitely King. We saw him yesterday, even picking it up on Harbor, doing like really good stuff there.
He did.
Maybe a bit tougher on Dawnwell, but it has to be said that Dawnwell is. I mean, you think Dawnwell is the perfect sniper map, but if they don't peek too much, you have to hunt the frags so hard, and it can be like really hard.
Mm.
Other than that, I don't know. I mean, these Immortalis guys don't play. It's Linewax. The others don't play that much of sniper.
I have my eyes on this Don guy from Poker Faces.
Yeah, I'm yet to play him with the sniper. He mostly played rifle, and well, I'm not that active playing so many PCWs, but yeah, it would be a nice one.
Yeah, I think he's getting quite good at it.
We
Unfortunately.
have Jason's in the chat asking for predictions from us. Go, go, go! Predictions.
You start, Dieter.
I think it'll be close, but I think Immortalis will take it away with as they're looking for only 10 rounds, it'll be a 10-7.
Snark.
11-9, a berth, and a third map.
Oi!
Oh, we're going for a tie here.
Okay, well then I have to say abearth, I guess. So 12. 8. Last round win.
Oh, exciting.
That would have been something.
Let's see it from the POV, this time from a bird. They're beautiful. Starting off, sitting in that circle. This pistol bash can decide everything. I do think Germantown is one of the more balanced maps, I would say. I'm not quite sure what actually is the better side here. Maybe it's like a slight 6-4 for German side?
Yeah, I would
probably
say.
say allies.
Allies?
No.
Like I said, I can't really feel the map, whether it's more allied side or German side, but seeing as you've got way more experience on it.
It's probably like the most balanced one, or like any team could at any time be the superior.
It is a difficult map to get trick nades on as well. That is why we'll usually see a lot of nades being thrown at the start. And for the rest, I guess Germans will keep some nades to hold them off the plant. Other than that, it is quite a start nade heavy map. As we will hop in right into the first round. We're starting on the American side, Immortalis on the German side. Interesting time ahead.
Let's go. That's the abearth nades we're talking about.
Oh wow, the detonate.
That's a good opening for abearth.
I think those nades landed in middle, exactly. 2 nades coming in middle.
Explosives planted.
This looks like a rather clean round from abearth.
As it is.
Nebraska alone against 5.
He does seem to be their B player, holding it with a rifle. As he might try and just get an exit frag here, try and save a bar for the next round. I don't see him doing much else. Nice tag.
And the BM coming the other way now.
Really love this about abearth. There we go. Nebraska gets a bar if he can get away with this safely. That would be perfect. Besides losing the round, of course.
I think you'd like to see them hunt him a bit more here.
Yeah, exactly.
There's really nothing to lose. I don't think they got 2 guns any of them.
Round 2. Let's see the nates.
Yes.
If they will do some work this time.
Again,
And they will.
they are beautiful. Abearth nades, they are beautiful, let me tell you.
And apart from actually getting some kills in the start of the round, it also creates a bit of cushion for the allies to move in before the Germans get slowed down.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. At this point, you will see next round they will play super passive in that alley behind mid house, and that will earn abearth a lot of seconds to move in.
Yep, exactly. As you want to prevent the Germans from holding the cross to back A house. Those
Yeah, and
do a great job.
some nice maneuvers right now from abearth,
You see Nor-
flanking linewax on that A side.
yeah, see Norberto on a 5-1 score. I think we should like follow him next round. He's always super quick up in mid house.
Considerably done.
1-on-1, Marcello versus Kobraska.
Tapping the
The
bomb.
fake is coming in.
Oh, Marcello fall for it.
Kind of well played by Kobraska.
Very well read. The Marcello would be coming from the A truck side. As the defuse will most likely come in.
Yeah, that was the
Axis
bar
win.
that they didn't want to hunt last
Did he
round.
ace
Coming
this
back
round?
to haunt them.
No, he did not.
Yeah, indeed, a good point, Derex.
Even though he could have maybe like picked up a weapon elsewhere, but yeah, you see no one is going toward that back alley position from the Germans this time. They don't get any nades in. That works. And even though Limehacks opens the round for
Hacks?
Immortalis, Hacks? Oh, I'm so used to both now. Abearth is able to bring it back.
Yeah, I like the aggression from Abearth. Having a beautiful smoke in front of
Explosives
those jump over
planted.
boxes, allowing them to actually get into top curved. Is really paying off for them. It seems like the Germans have yet to find an answer for that.
And even though they lost that second round, Abearth has been very well coordinated, getting the bomb down in all 3 rounds now, making it winnable. Let's see what we can do there. The defuse is coming in now.
Allies win.
Close.
Fast-paced rounds coming in from Abearth. I like to see it on this map. As again, we'll see a smoke coming in front of the jump over boxes, most likely. Or not this time. Very well. Nacho trying to take the fight to Steveno from that top office position, losing the battle.
Limewax has been playing some different positions here. They're flexing him around. Played A earlier, now in that post area.
Raska is all the
push
way,
behind.
yeah, in the back already. This is some huge knowledge they're getting from map control, actually.
Yeah.
And at the same time, if they start to go B now, they have no cover at all there.
Exactly. Kobraska, good for 1 kill. Can he pick up a second? No, he cannot. Marcello taking him down as he gets another one.
3-3 right now. Fake coming in. Lime with the kill from curved. And all of a sudden it's a 2v1 sitch. Marcello
quite low.
With the 6-1 skull, a bit low, yeah. Against Lime and Sly.
Seems like they're expecting him to come from B. Or come in top mid. 20 seconds on the clock. Shallow has to make a move soon.
Explosives planted.
If he pulled that on, he would be a hero.
That's very unexpected plant there on the right side.
Paid off not that well.
Axis
Yes,
wins.
So, if you check the scoreboard, it's pretty much two guys doing the heavy lifting right now for abearth.
Yeah, exactly. Birds with Marcello. Let's have a look at what they have in store for us this round.
Stevno gets quite heavily tagged up by the nades this time.
There's
Almost dead.
the smoke coming in, Roberto pushing over. Getting into that top mid from the start of the round.
Yeah, he will find Stevno covering that position. And he is tagged up. It's one shot and he's dead. And Sly with the trade. Nebraska lurking around the post office. 3 versus 3 situation. Meteor with the first one onto Lime. Riverside on Sly.
Allies
And
win.
Marcello on Nebraska.
Look at that.
The trio with 1 kill each. And it's a round for abearth. 3-2.
These scores are quite a thing to see. 9-8 and rest on 1 kill.
Oh,
And again, heavy nades on A.
Yeah, exactly. Nades are really working in favor of Abearth.
but the shots are not, because they are getting killed one by one right now. Riverside pulling it back on Bavari, but gets taken down by Sly, gets traded by Marcello, and then it's a 2v1. Nebraska and Stefano trying to keep Immortalis on par with abearth round-wise. Stefano, Nebraska around A house, A truck. Nebraska is Stefano is holding mid-top right now.
Nebraska. Oh, the timing is gonna work out for Marcello maybe. Oh, Nebraska just missed him.
At this point, he definitely expects Kobraska at B. I think that's why he's not going there.
They're gonna meet each other here.
Yes, this will.
Well, there's a lot of
Running
tagging
for the
here.
Throws the nade.
Oh, oi, 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 oi. The
Imperio.
Imperio. Yes, exactly, Snark.
We all love
You've
a
watched
bit
the stream before. The Imperio nade.
We all love a bit of Imperio. We all have it in ourselves a little bit.
We do.
Oi.
And again,
And
Lion Wax
again,
eats a nade.
That's the second round in a row he eats that. And Roberto makes it even harder with the kill onto Stefano.
That's
Oi.
another one to Sly. As Bavari takes a bullet as well, leaving Kobraska in a 1-on-5
Explosives planted.
instead. We'll try and hold on to his secondary weapon here.
Yes, Americans outside his house though. The question is if they will hunt him.
They will, in fact, as they know where he is now. Surely this time they go hunt.
Yes.
It seems like Matthew is backing off.
Yeah. They are valuing their weapons as well, I guess, if they have a secondary.
Yeah, correct. Only Marcello actually on the allied side with a secondary weapon.
Oh, well,
Leaving
maybe they
Nebraska.
just want a nice score, I don't know.
On my way.
And what, Snurp, what are you seeing of tendencies in this map right now? What is working for abearth when they win the rounds?
It's a lot about those start nades. I'm gonna follow Limewax a bit now. He has been naded 3 out of 7 rounds in the start. Like, he's gonna be so afraid of those nades coming in now. Yeah, it's like in spawn already. It's at the lamp post there. So you see how much of an effect it has on his playstyle.
And Roberto rushed under and got a frag, which was good, but
Yeah, a
2 kills now.
little bit of a bait coming in from Marcello. Steven was focused on him while Norberto shoots him in the back. Some really nice team plays coming in top mid from abearth. Absolutely love seeing these.
Members on abearth a bit hurt. Bavaria is pushing behind them now, while Lime is holding that A plant as good as he can.
Explosives
Plant is coming in
planted.
from Riverside.
We'll meet Bavaria at the back of A.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oi!
let's go down.
Fast fingers from Riverside. Kobraska and Lime hacks against Marcello, Riverside, and Matteo.
Matteo taking down Lime. As it's all left on Kobraska once again. Will he
Yeah.
save his weapon again?
Looks like he is a bit more aggressive this time.
He's losing quite some time.
Health packs. Yum yum yum.
As he will be able to save his weapon once again. Oh,
Oh, will he? Will. Oh,
Nice
indeed.
shot.
Good shot. Yeah, and as you pointed out before, even clearer now, Snurk. Heavy lifting from Marcello and Roberto, and Nate's working out again. This time from Meteo.
Yeah. Still, I mean, it's anyone's game at this point.
yeah. I guess you were right though. It does seem a little more allied-sided.
That has a lot to do with the start nades coming in, creating some space for the allies to move in. Question is if Immortalis has cracked that as well and have equally good nades to create that opening.
Yeah.
What I'm mostly surprised is that Immortalis has gone on these nades so many rounds now.
Yeah.
Like already after the first round, you can see like, oh, that mid timing is not going to work out for us, and that A timing is not going to work out either.
Yeah, indeed. And abearth with the 6th round to Immortalis' 3. Marcello with 15 kills, Norberto 12, and Norberto at number 13 before he gets taken down by Sly, Riverside onto Lime hacks. And Marcello keep on blasting out those bullets, getting kills, 16 now. As Sly and Bavarius
Explosives
find
planted.
themselves in that lower mid position, both of them.
Looks like they're confusing themselves.
Yeah. Well,
A 2
I'm
for him.
confused. Marcello again.
abearth know exactly where the last player is. Last round of this half. abearth should take the 7-2. A lot of time taken away here.
Yeah, indeed. They are not giving him anything whatsoever.
Very well played from Abearth there.
Win.
Yeah, very disciplined, structured, and 7 rounds is pretty convincing on this first half.
Indeed, 6 rounds for the tie for Immortalis. That's absolutely doable.
Yeah, exactly. Abearth looking for 5 rounds to win, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Looking for the magic number
Indeed.
12. Immortalis looking for the magic number of 10.
And let's see straight away if there's some nates working in the favor of Immortalis.
Here we can see the difference. Abearth being easily able to go top mid.
Yeah,
And controlling a lot of A as well.
Exactly.
Bavaria is already tagged up. Let's see
Yeah.
what we can do here.
I'm not sure if Abearth has good nades for their German side as well, but time will tell.
Yeah. And it's a 5 versus 3 situation in favor of abearth right now. Make that 5 versus 2, 5 versus 1.
As Slice
Like-
left.
Fly is left, gets the kill onto Riverside. Will be a tough one. He actually spots the German player upon that balcony. But didn't notice.
Axis win.
And a rather clean round. And this is kind of, I've spoken before on the streams about that mental edge within gaming, of course, as in any other sport, and getting on that defending side and being this convincing surely gives a lot of good vibes on the side of abearth, and, well, the opposite from Immortalis. Let's see what we can do here.
Yeah, this is the time also for the experienced guys of Limewax and Steveno to really
Explosives planted.
wake up. They got 3 kills each.
A fast round coming in here from Immortalis, getting the bomb down.
This is looking much better.
Yep, exactly. 2 on 3 from Abearth, trying to retake the bomb site, defusing the bomb.
Do have one player in the gardens. Steveno. 2 versus 1 now. And Steveno is pushing him now.
Allies win.
A nice headshot onto Matthew there. As they will get their 4th round on the board.
Yes, indeed. And they had a nice alley nade this time, but just one, and it didn't do much damage. It slowed down Meteo a bit.
Yeah, and actually, if you looked at how they played their Abearth, if they had just ran straight from the start there, they would have beaten the nades, but instead they waited for them and pretty much ran into them when they thought it was safe.
Oh, Lime with 2 nice kills there.
Planting the bomb on the east side.
Explosives planted.
As Matthew goes down as well. Michelle actually close to the bomb site.
Allies win.
Yeah, Immortal is pulling it back now. 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, they as their nades are not as good as Abearth's, they have to work like a bit harder for the round wins. But they seem to be finding a way right now.
Larry trying to be a nuisance, just like the Abearth players were on their allied side, the top mid area.
Already a 4 versus 3 situation in the favor of Immortalis. Oh, a lot of weird timings going on here. Limewax pushing that A side, gets spotted by Matteo from the balcony, but he's not able to take Lime down.
Explosives planted.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kabaska planting the bomb on B. Will we see a defuse coming in from abearth?
Very good plant for Bavaria.
Yeah.
He's in that top office. The smoke might not work in his favor, but Stevno is working behind them.
Oh, it's a perfect angle he leans out to.
Oof. Important. Matteo almost had it. Stevno with that important flank, securing the round for Immortalis, third in the row.
Some good quick adaptation from Immortalis, knowing all players around the A side, planting the B bomb side, and sandwiching them on the B bomb side.
And if you look at Meteo right now, he's just pushing really aggressively. He's already at black car behind the allies, but Limewise is watching that angle and he gets taken down. Very aggressive. And he gets punished. Nebraska onto Marcello now.
A little bit of a whiff spray there from Bavaria coming in. But his teammate was able to pick it up, as the rest of his teammate pick up all the other frags.
I think Burf is feeling the pressure right now.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I think that it was a good push by Meteo, but very careless to just sprint like that.
Yeah.
Bavaria again trying to get into that top mid area.
He has quick feet. Will he be rewarded?
Oh,
Nebraska,
sniper.
the opening frag with the sniper.
I mean, that's pretty much the only thing you can do with the sniper on this map, and he makes it work.
Bavaria going down though. Expected from
Oh,
Marcello.
tagging another one.
That is a lot gone from the side of Immortalis. Bavaria had that nice position, but he's gone now. It's a 3v3 now. Nebraska still working that B side. He's faking it right now, going back into B house. Matteo searching right now. But Nebraska is already gone, and he takes down Matteo with a nice headshot with that Springfield.
Yeah,
Explosives
Nebraska
planted.
surprising us here in this round. As it is all left to Marcello. Leaving him on 1 HP.
Nearly the impossible task, and he gets taken down by Stefan.
As we do see things tied up once again, 8-8.
That's just extremely clutch by Kobraska picking a surprise sniper. Like, this is the last map I would ever think of picking the sniper. And he gets 2 kills and tags 190 HP.
Yeah, that is a nice adaptation. And this is match point. Let us just say, in the favor of Immortalis, actually.
Aren't they on 19?
Yes.
Explosives planted.
Oh yeah, I thought it was 12-8 on the first match. But it looks like it is gonna be match point in the next round. Because it's a 4v1, 4v0.
Immortalis, their allied side. They started off a little slow, looking like abearth might take this, but I'm impressed with their allied side. Lots of aggression coming in, and it doesn't seem like abearth have an answer for it.
This is match point.
Yes, Snoberto takes down Bavaria. Spots a player in that north alley by Limewax.
Yeah, Sly working that A plant right now from Garden. Faking it first.
Yeah, the abearth players playing quite back. Because it is working out in their favor though. Steveno sitting at that chair position. Stacked up really low.
Yeah, and this time the plant is coming in from Sly.
Explosives planted.
Oh wow.
2 flick cracks.
Quick.
Come in.
Yeah.
it's all falling apart here.
Or is it?
Yes, Matteo goes absolutely ham here.
Which he does. Last player is in A Gardens.
Spots him, so they can 2v1 this if they decide to.
Now they're
It's a
sticking.
tough one.
Slide. Rushes in, gets the first
Oh.
player. Oh, that was super close.
That was close. Matteo, not a lot of health left in that health bar. But they make it work.
Exactly.
And the
Axis
Dream
win.
is still alive. For that draw, they need 3 more.
Yep.
Well, 2 more. Nice math.
As you said yesterday, you're not a math teacher.
Exactly. Bavari with a quick push.
With
Whee.
quick kills.
That is important.
Umberto trades it all. Oh, Kabrashka with 2 more very good kills. As it is
Yeah.
All on Roberto.
Umberto, yes. Trying to keep his team in the cup, defending the title, but unfortunately, Immortalis steal it away from them. GGs are called.
Yeah.
Immortalis going through.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, it cost them a lot to not pick their best map peaks here, abearth. Instead, they picked Germantown, which, I mean, we knew it was one of the best maps for Immortalis, and they showed it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but either way, it has been a very close game and an enjoyable one.
Oh, exactly.
Very much so.
As we're gonna play it out, the last round. If abearth can get a bit of a morale back here. Doesn't look like it.
Explosives
Marcello,
planted.
top performer. Left versus Bavari, Stevno, and Lime.
Will we see a ninja coming in for Marcello?
Pros don't fake.
Correct.
Marcello is gonna find Bavari.
Allies win.
And Stevno is gonna
Goes
find
down.
Marcello.
GG's. That will be abearth having their title stolen. Or well, not really stolen, but unfortunately they cannot redeem it a second time, as they were the winners of the first cup.
Indeed, we will have a new champion of the Reborn Cup, Call of Duty United Offensive.
Exactly. Leaving Immortalis, Poker Faces and FRS as only teams left in the cup.
Yeah, and as we usually do, let's just take a little sneak peek at what awaits us. Immortalis, Poker Faces, any initial thoughts on that matchup?
That's
I mean, before this one, I would have said that Poker Faces was favorites, but now I think they played extremely well, Immortalis, and I mean, they could pick this map again, and we saw how strong they were. It's going to be a really good one.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alright boys, that was Immortalis versus abearth. Immortalis taking it away as we will wrap up the stream. I want to
Wrap it up, we will.
Yes,
Yes.
I want to thank you, Sturk, for joining us.
Absolutely,
As
it was
a
a
special
it was a
guest.
pleasure.
That's lovely to hear. As we are wishing you all a good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the follows. And we will hope to see you on the next stream. Good night.
Indeed. Yes, sir.